Good afternoon and welcome to our Lenten recital. It is only live streamed, so welcome to all of you who are watching on your computers. I'm Brenda Day, the Minister of Music here at the church, and I am thrilled to welcome Matt LaPine to our concert series this year. If you have been attending church either virtually or in person, Matt is a very familiar person. He's been singing with us for quite a few Sundays during this time of pandemic, and we're so happy to welcome him to a recital. Matt is very, very busy. He is an educator, he's a performer, a conductor, and a composer. He's a graduate of Westminster Choir College in Princeton with his bachelor's and master's. He's the founder and artistic director of the Rise Up Chorus, a Metuchen-based chorus organization. It's a community chorus, and its focus is on bringing the community together to sing. I can attest for that. I've accompanied for them several times, and it is a wonderful group. Once they get back in rehearsing again, you should tune into their concerts. They're great. He is also the director of the Camerata ensemble, and he's the choral director at Bernard High School. So he is very, very busy. He's also my neighbor, which I found out last year, and he and his family live just a few blocks away, and we meet each other walking our dogs many days. You will love this recital. We welcome Matt to our church.
To me the life I love, let the lave go by me. Give the jolly heaven above and the byway nigh me. Bed in the bush with stars to see, bread I dip in the river. There's a life for a man like me. There's the life forever. Let the blow fall soon or late, let what will be on me. Give the face of earth around and the road before me. Wealth I seek, not hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. All I seek, the heaven above, and the road below me. Oh, let autumn fall on me where afield I linger, silencing the bird on tree, biting the blue finger. White as meal the frosty field, warm the fireside haven. Not to autumn will I yield, nor to winter even. Let the blow fall soon or late, let what will be on me. Give the face of earth around and the road before me. Wealth I ask, not hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. All I ask, the heaven above, and the road below.
Good afternoon, and first I want to thank Brenda and the First Presbyterian Church of Metuchen for welcoming me to this Lenten concert series. I'm so excited to be here. The English composer Ray Vaughan Williams spent much of his life collecting English folk songs in order to preserve the rich lineage of folk music from that country's history. The first song was one of Ray Vaughan Williams' collections of the song cycle, Songs of Travel, and they feature newly composed melodies set to text by Robert Louis Stevenson. The first of two that Brenda and I are performing today, the Vagabond, which you just heard, begins the wanderer's journey. You can hear the piano marching alone through the English countryside. But the next song, which comes from the end of the song cycle, called Bright is the Ring of Words, reminds us that although we all must die, the artist's work remains here on earth for others as a living record of the artist's lives.
Bright is the ring of words when the right man rings them. Fair the fall of songs when the singer sings them. Still they are caroled and said, on wings they are carried. After the singer is dead, and the maker buried. Lo, as the singer lies in the field of heather, songs of his fashion bring the swains together, and when the west is red with the sunset embers, the lover lingers and sings, and the maid remembers.
As you can hear in this performance, there's a recurring theme of death. And the next set of songs continues with that theme. In fact, the next set of songs that we'll be performing is a cycle of songs by Johannes Brahms known as Vier Ernste Gesänge, or Four Serious Songs. The seriousness of the songs has to do not only with the song's content, but also to why they were composed. It's well known that Brahms was deeply in love with Clara Schumann, his best friend's wife. Clara suffered a stroke on March 26th in 1896, and Brahms began composing this cycle of 4 songs. The first 3 songs deal with topics of death and the uncertainty of life. However, the last song is more hopeful, and it looks to the future. The text for this is taken from the Bible, with the first 2 songs coming from the book of Ecclesiastes, and the third from the book of Sirach. But the fourth is from the New Testament book of Paul's letter to the Corinthians, which focuses on love.
gemacht, und wir wieder zu Staub. Wer weiß, ob der Geist des Menschen auf es fahre, auf es fahre, auf es fahre. Unter Rodem des Viehes, unterwärts, unter die Erde, unterwärts, unter die Erde fahre. Darum sahe ich, dass nichts Besseres ist, denn dass der Mensch fröhlich sei in seiner Arbeit. Denn das ist sein Teil. Denn wer will ihn dein bringen, dass siehe, was nach ihm geschehen wird, was nach ihm geschehen wird. Ich wandte mich und sah alle, die Unrecht leiden, unter der Sonne, die Unrecht leiden, unter der Sonne. Und siehe, da waren Tränen, Tränen derer, die Unrecht litten und hatten keine Tröster. Und ihnen Unrecht täten, waren zu mächtig, da sie keinen Tröster haben konnten. Da lobte ich die Toten, die schon gestorben gedenket ein Mensch, der gute Tage und Genug hat und ohne Sorge lebet und dem es wohl geht in allen Dingen und noch vollessen mag. O Tod, O Tod, wie bitter, wie bitter bist du. Schwach und alt ist, der in allen Sorgen steckt und nichts Besseres zu hoffen, noch zu mit Menschen und mit Engelszungen redete und halte der Liebe nichts, so wär ich ein tönendes Herz oder reine klingende Schelle. Und wenn ich weiß sagen könnte und wüsste alle Geheimnisse und alle Erkenntnis und hätte allen Glauben also, dass ich Berge verschätze und hätte der Liebe nicht, so wäre ich nichts, so wäre ich nichts. Und wenn ich alle meine habe, den Armen gäbe und ließe meinen Leib brennen, meinen Leib brennen,
Thank you so much to Brenda for that. What beautiful playing. The final set of 3 songs steps away from this theme of death that transferred into us understanding humanity and understanding that love is the greatest gift. And that's what this ending was about, that love is the greatest gift that humanity can have. We look at some of the most beautiful things in our world, and we look at these ideas of the beauty of nature. The final 3 songs, and each is a rather short piece of music, come from a song cycle called 7 Poems by James Joyce, aptly named by the English and Irish composer E.J. Moeran, Ernest John Moeran. The 3 songs from this set that we will perform are taken from the poems Strings in the Earth and Air, The Merry Green Wood, and Bright Cap. Thank you so much for listening to our recital. We appreciate you being with us this afternoon.
Strings in the earth and air make music sweet. Strings by the river where the willows meet. There's music along the river, for love wanders there. Pale flowers on his mantle, dark leaves on his hair. All softly playing, with head to the music bent. And fingers straying upon an instrument. Who goes amid the greenwood with springtide all adorning her? Who goes amid the merry greenwood to make it merrier? Who passes in the sunlight by ways that know the light footfall? Who passes in the sweet sunlight with mien so virginal? The ways of all the woodland gleam with a soft and golden fire. For whom does all the sunny woodland carry so brave a tire? Oh, it is for my true love, the woods their rich apparel wear. Oh, it is for my own true love that is so young and fair. Bright capped streamers he sings in the hollow. Come follow, all you that love. Leave dreams to the dreamers that will not after that song and laughter do nothing move. With ribbons streaming he sings the bolder, in truth at his shoulder the wild bees hum, and the time of dreaming dreams is over, as lover to lover, sweetheart, I come.
Thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon. Right now it is Tuesday evening, and the beauty of the live stream and the pre-recording is that Matt will tomorrow, when this is being aired, be busy teaching high school, right? Mm-hmm. Teaching his high school class. So when I asked him to do this, he said, well, I really am not available on Wednesdays at noon. So we made this work today, and special thanks to Nate, who was also here to do the sound for us. So what a pleasure to have Matt, and I'm sure you are all at home applauding him, and thank you so much, and thank you for joining.